Oh, hi. I thought I would show you a quick video of Dauntless, since I don't think you've seen it before, and I was asking you about Monster Hunter the other day. So, what do I want to do? What was I doing? So yeah, it's basically just like a cartoonish Monster Hunter. I'm probably not going to get that now because I picked up Hunt Showdown, which is an excellent game so far. I love that I found all these little games that I can play very quickly. This, and Dauntless, and Dead by Daylight. Super quick games. So this game is literally, it's as straightforward as it gets. You pick a hunt, and it picks you against a random behemoth. It's just like Monster Hunter. You track it down, you murder it, you steal its parts, and you build armor. And that's it. That's the whole game. It's nothing special. But it is much fun. So we are fighting a dude fella. Gonna switch to a fire weapon. All the gear that you make just has like little, not stats, what do you call it? Conditions. So you want to stack conditions for like lifesteal, extra damage when it's an enraged behemoth, extra damage when you stagger a behemoth, you hit it so much it gets dizzy, stuff like that. What's nice about this is that the monster health scales down, probably like in Monster Hunter, so if you play single player, it's super quick. If you play multiplayer, it can be quick. But if your teammates are all lazy, it's not that quick. My god, run away! I love that intro. Alright. So while you're on a hunt, you pick up crafting regions, and you can build, you craft tonics from an old witch, which is amazing. There's our buddy, and then as soon as you find the behemoth, you just throw up a flare, and then your teammates see it, and we start. Basically, you just learn how the behemoth moves and you dodge out of the way. That's an angry behemoth. Oops. I realize now the action might look a little slow because I'm using the slowest weapon in the game, which also does the most damage. and then you can either kill it like outright, but if it takes too long to kill, if the other team members aren't doing enough damage, then he'll run away and you have to find him on the map again. Keep fighting. And I am missing like crazy. Oh, that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then you get a rank, but the rank doesn't really mean anything in the end. Because I don't know how they calculate it, sometimes I'll go in and I'll do amazing damage and I'm the first one there, and I'll get a lower rank than the rest of my team, and I'm like, you guys weren't there. You guys got knocked out a lot. And you guys died, so, you know. And the opposite will happen where I'm like, oh, I did real bad, and then I'll get like an S+, and it's like, I see. So that is the first way to play. The second way to play, sort of like end game rating, is you sign up for an escalation of an element, and then basically it's just a gauntlet. You do one boss, and then two at a time, and then a third boss, and two more at a time, and then if you've done well enough during that time, you can encounter the raid boss, and then it's the only way to find him, so it's the only way to collect his body parts to build new armor and new weapons. But for the most part, all the weapons are the same, like in terms of crafting. It's just the elemental. There are some differences, but it's not nothing is hugely different here. I was meaning to come look at these talents, I just forgot. These are talents you can do in that escalation. It just adds to your overall power. So yeah. And then, just like every other game, like Monster Hunter, you've got weapon choices. I think there's way more in Monster Hunter, I think you were saying. You've got your swords, you've got your axes, you've got your hammers, you've got chain blades, which are kind of like extendable nunchucks with knives on them. I don't know who designed them. A mall ninja shit type guy. You've got pikes, you've got repeaters, which are kind of like little close range shotguns, if you will, and you've got basically boxing gloves with rocks at the end of them, Aether Strikers, which is kind of silly. And these are little things you collect. There's 10 of them every day. And they just contribute to your hunt pass, which is like the, you know, battle pass basically. It's just all cosmetic stuff for the most part. This is a goat. Or a ram, I guess. This game's culture highly values rams. The town's name is Ramsgate. And these little things that you collect, they spawn in a set location every day, or like a set number of variables, so you just do a loop of the town, and you grab them all. And usually the queue for this escalation is like 10 seconds, so I'm not sure why it's taking so long right now. One of the reasons I like this game so much, compared to something like Monster Hunter, is that it's got crossplay between PS4, Xbox, Switch, and PC. And it shows you who you're playing with, so you never have to wait long for a game. That's one of the biggest reasons why I was kind of like hesitant on Monster Hunter, because it looks great, But I mean, the only expansion that they're going to release came out a year ago, so now it's like the community I think will just keep getting smaller. Whereas this one is, it's a new game. So yeah, so you see right here, PC player, PS4, me. I wouldn't recommend ever playing this on the Switch. I tried for a bit, but it's not great. It's got some really bad FPS drops. I mean, it's still fine. You can still play. It's just not as I don't know. I wouldn't like it as much. We have sexy PCs. All right, team. So I'm running a build that limits me to 50% health, but I have lifesteal, so that makes it actually a lot easier. When they run at you and they've got those orange lines, you can boop them. If you boop the snoot at that point, you stagger them and they fall over. I'm gonna go take these things out. Two of my teammates are down, so when you go down you can revive yourself up to 3 times. But the reason this is end game, like a raid, is because your consumables don't refresh, so it's like a gauntlet, right? You have to make it all the way. So when one of your teammates goes down, it's a good idea to pick them up. So then after every boss, you just get to get a small upgrade that persists through your gauntlet. Deal stagger damage, dodging, reviving. We'll go with this one, I've never seen it before. Cannonballs from the sky. And now this is the challenging part, which is 2 behemoths at once, and they're not like regular bad guys. They've got fire elemental boosted abilities, so they can be a real pain. It's much fun. Oops. Nope. What? Off goes his tail. Oh my. Oh my. That's something else. Alright. Okay, so the first one's dead. Now it'll be much easier to deal with this guy. Oh, this guy needs a hand. Like I said, you can revive yourself, it's just you should wait for someone else to help you. Like that. I'm still getting used to this fire escalation because the fireballs tend to move real slow, so I'm like, move, and it's like still coming, and I'm like, oh my. Okay.
Good work. That's one less behemoth to deal with. And I doubt it'll be your last.
Sorry, I am quite tired right now. Just had a very nice workout and run, and chocolate banana peanut butter smoothie. And now I am playing a game before I go back to work. These are all crap. But so far this escalation looks fine. Yeah, I think my teammates are doing fine. This should be nice and quick. It's just one. Jeez. So this guy has a terrible set of attributes borrowed from other guys. Those puppy flying things are from a totally different behemoth that are, they just explode when they get near you, so never know. And the normal one of these does not cause volcanic earthquakes, so this is kind of silly. That's it. Ah, this is great. You can't really see it, but in the top left corner you've got those two circles. One says tap, the other is about a quarter full. That's your lantern. The one that's filling up fills up when you attack. Dude fellas. And just provides you a special little bonus. Fall over, damn it. Oh. Whew. Oh, I missed. Alright. Now, last boss, this never goes well. I am not good at the next guy. Because you can only see him here, so I'm still learning his moveset. He is just a murderous ball of fire tornado. No. Okay, these are all garbage. So I guess we'll go with... terrible upgrades. In a couple of the other ones, you just keep getting damage upgrades, so by the end, you're just like this unstoppable god of doom. But in this one, it's like, here's a little bit of damage. Here's a little bit of damage. Okay, I hope that's enough for fighting this guy. And then you meet this guy, and it's like, oh, he big.
Can't let that beast continue to feed on this island. You know what to do, Cap.
He's just so big and so fast. Like that. Oh crap. Well, I'm gonna die. See if somebody can pick me up. When we try to save our saves, there's a percentage on the right side of the screen. When it gets to 100, which means it's taken a long time, that means that the your teammates can't res you anymore, and he's enraged, doing more damage. So you want to take him out well before that. Oh. Give me my axe.
That's it. You did it. The behemoth is down. I repeat,
That's it.
the behemoth is down.
He did.
Let's look behind the motherload of motherloads.
That's it. That's the whole game. That's not just the whole game, that's the end game. It's not very exciting. But did 2 things, now we can go back to work. Okay, bye!